If you missed it the first time around, then don't worry. Welcome to the Best of the Coach 2016.
First day in, may the best one win.
Thousands of applications were received, and now we're down to just 12 contestants.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
You should be.
They all look fit, don't they?
Well, so what we're going to do, just to get a baseline, we're going to get you on the watt bikes and have a little bit of a ramp test. We're going to have some fun, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely.
And then off the back of today, we're going to have to whittle you down, unfortunately, so be on your guard.
And it's not just about, especially with me, performance. I'm looking for that spark in one of yous.
It's not always about the engine. In the old days, they would have picked a team off of test results. Yeah. That's a part of it, obviously, but a lot of it, so much of it, is what's up here, and so that's what else we're looking for. And it's going to be a two-way street. You know, the coach is only as good as the athlete, which is why, hopefully, I'm going to pick the best one.
Yeah. Look, guys, we'll get you organised. We'll get you up to the watt bike. We're very much looking forward to working with you as a group initially, and then whittling that process down, and hopefully working with a couple of lucky people.
Thank you very much.
We like a challenge. I hope you do, because I reckon we got one on our hands.
The Watt bikes at Derby Arena produce a lot of data, allowing the coaches to analyse over 40 different aspects of the contestants' fitness levels. Power output, cadence, power to weight ratios, the lot. So the coaches will quickly find out how good they are and whether they are as fit as they think they are. Let's see how they get on.
This is the max test. All this is a guide, this is a gauge. We're not judging you on this alone. This is part of the bigger picture, okay? You've just got to ride within yourself, not go too hard at the start, and just keep going and just follow the piece of kit, okay? At the end of this test, 50% of you...
You done your maths?
50% of you will be eliminated.
You're fired.
And the unlucky 6 will be kept on for more of the same. So it's up to you guys, okay? Actually, it's not, it's up to us, but... Right, I'll now hand you over to Patrick, and we shall get ourselves underway.
Guys, we're going to kick things off at 100 watts, so as I count you in, we're going to begin our test, okay?
Impressed by the female element, the two girls.
Yeah. It's horrible watching them do it for the first time as well.
We're giving them advice and they're listening to you.
Yeah.
And that's the good part. That's, that's tough. You've done it, I've done it, that's tough.
It's not, it's not just how far they can go, it's how they get there.
For me, the biggest thing about getting through is to work with Rob and Brian. I mean, where else am I going to get the opportunity to potentially be coached by two such talented and experienced coaches?
The coaches came along and almost just watched the numbers and offered a little bit of advice. I think one of the coaches said not to grip so much. I couldn't fully hear because I was mid-dying, but yeah, that was really encouraging. I'm a very competitive person anyway, so I think I'd really like just a bit more direction, as get great experience from the coaches. I'd love it.
Having the coaches there was fantastic. I mean, it was really good.
It was a good effort, I think, from everyone really. There were some great performances in there. My legs are shaking somewhat at the moment, but no, it was good.
It's good fun watching everyone else, behind you, seeing who was pedalling, who'd stopped, and just seeing how far you can push yourself. You never know exactly what they're looking for, really. Only Rob and Brian know that.
This young lad's at the front done really well, and he's not got big power.
He'll have the power to weight.
Yeah.
Right up there. You can see with Georgina, she wasn't touching it, and then all of a sudden it just loaded up.
Yeah. We've seen, I think, six good ones there.
It's going to be a hard decision because there are some people there who have done a really good test, won't necessarily make it, and that's the hard bit.
It was nice to see when you've got a competitor next to you or the other side of the room, but then you're also getting distracted, not looking at your own numbers and trying to stay within your own limits. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, but I think it certainly helps having others around you. It just gives you that bit more enthusiasm and punch to kind of just keep with it.
Coaches were really encouraging. They were sort of buzzing around, sort of looking, which kind of incentivise you to keep pushing a little bit further. People are watching, they will know what the outcome is. Hoping it's not just down to how many watts, because I can't put out as many as some of the bigger guys. Power to weight hopefully will be okay. So just wait and see, really.
I started cycling on a whim. I went out and bought a bike for fitness purposes, didn't realise how much I get into it, and I thought if I can go through this process and really learn how to cycle properly and effectively, and then put that into two areas actually. One is to put that into maybe some competitive cycling next year, and the other element is actually to use it as inspiration and motivation for other people who reach a point in their life of not knowing what to do. I don't believe it's ever too late to start doing something and finding your own passion.
You think, well, I'll just go that little bit more, and then think, yeah, I can go a little bit more, and then all of a sudden your legs are saying, you can't go any more here, Stu. I'm like, no, yeah, I can. Then you go a little bit more. It felt like everybody was still going, so you can't stop. Put my all in, and if you don't pick me because you've done your all, then so be it. That's how it is, isn't it?
30 seconds feels, almost like half an hour, and I literally couldn't do any more. I applied in the beginning because obviously I'm a massive cycling fan, more than anything. I want my boys, I've got two young boys, and I want them to grow up knowing that they could achieve anything. So as long as they don't give up and see me doing it, they'll be proud.
There's a lot of hurt in the room, and that's what this test is all about, but there were a few people going extra deep.
I would say for me now, looking at the bunch, there's two kind of stand out for me. Two.
Which ones?
Guys, we've had a successful day today, but sometimes nice days have to come to an end and we have to make a decision. 6 will be staying and 6 will be leaving. We've got, mixed abilities here in this group of 12. And we're not just looking for the strongest riders, we're looking at who we can help the most and who we can take, and help to the next level. We're going to read out 6 names, and if these 6 names can join Rob by his side, and we'll go through the order now. So the first name I'd like to read out is Joseph White. So Joseph, if you can stand next to Rob, please.
Ting.
Christian Transfield.
Mr. Coleman.
Could I have Melissa Brands, please?
And Tony. Thank you, guys. Unfortunately, you guys will not be going any further with us. So if you could please make your way back to the track centre, and thank you very much for your efforts this morning.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, it's not all good, because you may very well have won the booby prize, because you've now got to get up on the track, and we're going to coach you. Well done. Very.
Good effort.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
You won't be thanking us later.
So, we've had to say goodbye to 6 of our contestants. But for the 6 who remain, the hard work continues as they take to the velodrome.
But they're looking, these guys' faces when we read out the names, I don't think anybody's confident.
For a fixed wheel, it's all about being relaxed and in control. If you try and stop pedalling, that's the last thing you can do because it just throws you over the front of the bike. It's not about brute force, it's not about strength, it's being fluid. But if you just get up there and smash it and feed the power in, you'll be a bit of a mess.
Before our coaches choose their final 2, they want to see what the contestants have to say for themselves first.
What do you think, Coach?
It's a tough decision. I like what I see, but I need a little bit more because it's too easy to make a decision and make the wrong decision.
See, I had a couple in mind, but I'm swaying a little bit now. The more I've got to know them.
You've got 2?
Yeah, I want to be greedy.
I've got 3.
Have you?
Yeah.
Right, I might have to up you, but...
Tell you what, I've got an idea for you. Why don't we get them to pitch to us?
Get them off, have a chat to them and see what they can do for us.
Let them sell to us.
Yeah, good idea.
I'm glad I came up with that one. Jez.
Wow, first on.
First up, a good test how to wait.
Okay.
But what would it mean to you if you were the one chosen for the final 2?
For me, the opportunity would be fantastic, and the opportunity is here now. We've got through from the final 12 to this 6 now. I think I've got the commitment and dedication. I love riding hard, I love testing myself, and actually, I think for me, the whole process has been really good so far. Just love to go a bit further and go on, win the coach. It'd be great.
Thanks, Jeremy. I think to get here in the first part is an achievement in itself, and I've always preached that I'm not just looking for the ultimate cyclist to beat this guy here. I'd love to beat him again, right? But it's the same question for you, Nick. You've not been on cycling for that long. Your test in the watt bike was the worst in the bunch. So why should I take you to the next level to be coached by either myself or Rob?
For me, the coach would change everything. I've had, like everybody, I've had an interesting journey to get to this point. When I was younger, I fractured my spine and was told that football, rugby, couldn't do it. Put on lots of weight, ballooned over 20 stone, and could have just spent the rest of my life there. Instead, I turned it around. I've done 3 Ironmans. I've done 300-kilometre devil ride this year, and I just feel like I'm getting better and better and better. But what I need now is some information and some guidance to really allow me to open up what might be underneath.
Okay.
Good answer. Tom, very good test yesterday. You look like an all-round bike rider. You look like a pro now. What do you think we can offer you? What can you get out of this?
Well, I see it as I'm maybe at the most halfway there, and with coaching from either one of you, I still think I've got massive potential, and I'm a real hard worker, and I give more than 100%. I don't give up. I like fighting, and cycling is very much that kind of sport. You've really got to go out your comfort zone to get anywhere. and I'd like to make my family proud too. Yeah, which hopefully they will be.
Next up, Georgia. My first impressions of you, your test up there was phenomenal. You know, your power to weight ratio, and you know, this is about equality. You're the only female in the last 6. We're looking at you the same as we're looking at the other 5 contestants. So why should we take you to the next level?
Firstly, just having so much fun with it. Like yesterday, it was just like awesome going on the velodrome. I've never been on one before, and today, so I'm just really enjoying it. Like I'm lucky to have an alright engine, so, and coming from a rowing background, I've physically okay, and so like every time I get on a bike, it's just really for fun, and I've really enjoyed it. So I just love the guidance to be able to show me what to do, how to race, and just use everything that you give me, because I'm already really competitive. Like even when I try not to be, like in any situation, like I'm just all or nothing. So I want the opportunity to be shown like how to ride a bike properly and how to use it, and just I'm having so much fun with it already, so it's good.
Stuart. Obviously, apart from nutritional advice, what do you feel I could offer you, Brian could offer you?
Yeah, it's a funny one for me because I do all my cycling on my own. You know, I've got a great sister, her boyfriend. You know, they kind of support me. You know, come and pick me up when I need picking up if you've knackered your wheel, come on holiday with me, you know, so, and I've always thought I were an alright cyclist, and I enjoy riding on my own. You know, I've never had the inclination to go and join a club or anything like that, and I think that, you know, somebody like you, you know, I think I'm there, and I think that you'd be able to take me there quite quickly, and that's why I'm here. I want to find that out, and, you know, if you can take me from 0 to hero in 6 weeks, then shine on, you've done a good job there, I'll tell you that.
You're right there. How good are you? Are you that good?
No, yeah, you know, testament to everybody that's here. So, you know, you've got this far, and it's a difficult decision, but last one, Chris, you know, I mean, you nailed that test. You're not that far away from pretty much being a pro rider yourself. So, you know, we have to take into consideration the journey, what we can help you with. And so, you know, what you think, Chris, that we can help you with over the next few weeks?
I mean, for me, it's all about pushing my limits. And although, I mean, I feel like I've gotten to a reasonable level, I'm kind of competitive at a regional level. I've got kind of long-term plans. I'd like to do well at the National Hill Climb. And these sort of things, like I've got big goals, and I think in order for me to be able to reach them, like, there could be no two better people to help me do that.
Thanks, guys. I think it's fair to say you've now made our jobs a whole lot harder. I was hoping that was going to make it easy. But thank you for everything. If you want to go and freshen up, it's time for us to get sweaty now, and we'll see you in a little while. But thanks, guys.
Cheers. Thank you.
We have made a decision. Gentlemen first.
Okay. Nick, can I ask you to step in front of me here, please?
Stuart.
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Thank
guys.
you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, well done.
You are the chosen ones.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well done.
So our 2 finalists have been chosen. Next up, our coaches want to take an even closer look at them as they take to the track for the final time.
Congratulations, or possibly commiserations for you. We will soon find out. Well, let's hope not. Let's hope not. But no, well done. What we're going to do, we're going to get up on the track and just have a little look. I just want to see you close up riding the bike, because what happens on the track, it magnifies anything. So don't panic. You won't be judged. I need to get as much information from you. I may actually need more information from you than you need from me.
Right, okay.
Just to make our way forward and progress. within 6 weeks, that's the time frame. We can do an awful lot. You can do a lot of damage, actually. But so hopefully we won't be making too many mistakes along the way. The shortest route
sounds good to me.
Success is best. There's going to be some hard times for both of us. It's just about having fun, so crack on.
I'll bring the toolbox.
I'll follow your lead.
All right.
First thing, well done, congratulations, next round. Look, what I need to do now is get to know you a little bit, what your training methods are, your diet, all this sort of stuff. And over the next 6 weeks, what I'm going to do is kind of monitor you, look at, how you ride, your position, what you've actually been doing training. In 6 weeks, I'm not going to change that much, but there's a few things that we can do, a few drills that we can do that'll probably help you. And the one thing I have to say now is we are the winning team. That's all you have to get into your head. Okay? Ready to do this?
Winning team.
It's one thing being physically prepared for the final race, but to get the best out of our finalists, it's important to have the right equipment too. So before they leave, our coaches have a little surprise for them.
Couldn't let you go empty-handed. Congratulations again.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you, Rob.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
So we've got the tools to do the job. This lovely Oro bike, complete with the Race 1 bottle cage and bottle and speed play pedals.
Excellent.
So you've got what it takes and you've got the bike that's going to take you there.
No excuses.
Equipment, you got your clothing as well. By ride, defeat socks to fill your North Wave shoes.
There you go.
Safety first, cat-like helmets. So you're right. With us, this lot, there really is no excuse.
No excuse. Cheers, man. Thank you.
Off you go.
Wow. But today's the day where I go to his house just to see where he lives, his kind of lifestyle, just to get a little bit more of a feel of, his day-to-day living.
So I'm just on my way to see Nick. It's been a little bit of time since we left him at the velodrome. I've got my man. I'm happy. I believe that he's lost a little bit more weight, so I'm really excited about meeting up with him, meeting his family.
Ah, there we go.
Now then.
I knew you knew I was coming.
Hey, I were in bed. So
first things first. Kitchen. I want to see in your cupboards.
No. Come on in. Come on in.
Lots of cupboards.
Yes.
But I won't need to go through those because I think I've got all the evidence I need. I'll just check they're not plastic. The real deal.
First test passed.
Good lad. So, nutrition. I'm presuming that you're on it because you look a little bit trimmer than when I saw you.
I've been trying, yeah.
What kind of things have you been doing?
So biggest change I've made is trying to cut out some, carbohydrate, sugars, eat good protein. That's the big one. And one of my downfalls I've always had is after a meal is having something sweet afterwards. So I'd usually jump for the chocolate bar.
Yeah.
But now I've realised that I can just have a bowl of fruit with some yogurt and some honey on top, and that does the same job.
As long as you're getting the right nutrition, you can supplement it with a few treats. But your hydration is very important as well, because you can be eating all the good stuff, but if you're not hydrating right, then your